this motherfucking banger. Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill, Slaps and Beans. Listen, I never heard of this duo, never heard of this combo, never heard of this fucking game. I bought it at the Microsoft store, and listen, bro, this is one of my favorite beat 'em up surprises, dog. It's a co-op, two-player game. It's about this Italian duo, bro. They're like Tango and Cash a little bit, I guess you could say. A lot of comedy, slapstick, action shit. The controls in this shit crazy fun. A bunch of QTE joints in this shit, but they all make sense in progression with the levels. But the thing that stands out the most about this game, the fucking soundtrack, bro. This shit got some fucking bangers. You can control either character. Obviously they have different looks about themselves. Bud Spencer is the heavier set powerhouse, and Terrence is like the lighter, faster, higher jumper of the two. He has a lot more hits in his combos because they don't do a lot of damage, and Bud, he can actually pick up other characters and throw them around and shit. So powerhouse style, dope ass joint. If I can recall, this shit had about 6 levels, bro. It wasn't a difficult game, but again, it's something fun, and the soundtrack makes it much easier to sit through and play. They actually have a sequel to this game. I bought it. I read the reviews on it. They said it was trash, nowhere near as good as this one. I haven't started it yet. Probably won't start it until later on this year. But overall, the first one gets a thumbs up from me. Fuck with it. Check this song out too.
Guy who's the talk of the town with the restless guy. Don't you bother to pull him around. Kids are vomits on the run.
Now this game was a waste of fucking money. This is Cartoon Network's Battle Crashers. This is a beat 'em up that features some of the most popular characters for some of the most popular Cartoon Network series at that time, including Steven's Universe, The Amazing World of Gumball, The Regular Show, and Uncle Grandpa. This game sucks, bro. I literally only bought this to have something that I could play with my daughter when she comes to visit. And she has far more common sense than I do because she played it one time and never played it again, while I, on the other hand, actually finished this bullshit. Hell, this came out in 2016, but again, I bought it on sale, something to play with the kid. But let's get into some of the cons for this bullshit game. The movements in this game is ass, bro. Like, everybody moves extremely stiff and slow. The controls are not super responsive, and they feel weird in themselves. You don't have a super duper variety of enemies to fight. It's just the same enemies rescanned as you go later in the game, and they get more difficult. And again, later in the game, all the enemies become hit sponges. No matter how often you level up your character, they will never just do enough damage to potentially beat weaker enemies with 1 or 2 shots. So literally, everyone is going to take about 20 hits to defeat, bro. And that's not cool at all. It's really weird, right? I mean, it does look cool though, so that's a plus, but definitely regret buying this. And last but not least on today's video is Jay and Silent Bob's Ball Brawl. A good old throwback to the old days of the NES 8-bit beat 'em ups and shit, bro. This is another one I bought because of the name, Jay and Silent Bob. One of my favorite duos, one of my favorite movies ever, if you're old enough to remember Jay and Silent Bob, you know. Either way, this game is difficult as fuck, bro. It's fun, it's challenging, but again, it's extremely difficult. The hitboxes, you have to be extremely close for your attacks to land, and there's a pattern to attacking. Otherwise, you're gonna be trading with the enemies, and that's no good because you're gonna lose all those trades. So there's a particular pattern each enemy has to be attacked. That's kind of like the whole thing right there, bro. Like, again, I haven't gotten far, I haven't figured everything out. I think I've only got like midway through the 3rd stage. Shit's kind of hard. It's much fun when you're playing with somebody else, but I've been playing a lot of these games solo because, you know, my daughter sucks at video games right now. But that's it, man. That's basically it. 3 fun beat 'em ups. I had a shitload of beat 'em ups I actually finished. Of the ones I shown today, I only finished the first two. This one I haven't finished, so got a little ways to go. Then we got a new Jay and Silent Bob beat 'em up coming up. Anyways, more updated. I think it's more of a spinoff of the actual movie instead of this one. Either way, I'm getting it. I'm gonna make a video about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that gangster shit, bro. Fuck with some of these games. Outside of the second one, the Cartoon Network one, that game is trash. Stay away from that. Jay and Silent Bob and Slaps and Beans, get both of those, man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. Take care. Have a good one.